Hey guys, Motorcarnut here, and today we're talking about brakes, rotors, and pads when they get overheated, and why you should never reuse them. Here we got, they're off the same vehicle. These did not overheat. These did. There was a stuck caliper. And if you can see the difference just in the color, you see how this one's all blue and everything like that. And believe it or not, this rotor did not warp. It may warp. They almost always warp when they get super hot from the brakes dragging. If they get red, they're going to warp. But more importantly is the brake pads. Now, you see the pads here? They have a nice sheen to it. All right. And over here, look at this. They're all glazed over. You see that? Versus ones that are not. These are nice and, they have a nice friction on it. These are smooth and slippery. And when they glaze over, like the material in the pad just loses its composition. It just loses its gripping power. And what's going to happen is, let's say if you reuse the pad, let's say like these pads, look at these pads are not bad. They're still almost new, but it doesn't matter. When you overheat anything in the braking system, from a sticking caliper, and the caliper gets really red, a lot of times people change it because they warp. You hit the brakes and you get that shaking. But if it doesn't warp, if it doesn't shake and it's not warp, you think, oh, I can reuse it. No, they get stressed out. They can have stress cracks, all right? And sometimes they're microscopic and you can't even see them. And when you normally use your brakes, they're going to run about 100, 150 degrees hotter if you use the same brake pads that got overheated. Like I said, all the composition in these brakes, the material over there gets superheated and it loses its gripping power. So now when you hit the brakes, this one is stopping nice, it has more control. This one's trying to keep up, and it gets so much more hotter, it's even going to make it worse. And sometimes it can make the brake fluid inside in that area, in that caliper, bubble up, and you can lose the brakes on that side. Another reason is when let's say you replaced the caliper and you left the heated rotors and the heated pads. All right, now, going down the road, you may notice when you hit the brakes, it's going to pull to the side. And usually it's going to pull to the side. That's better. More gripping power. The other one can't keep up. It's very, very dangerous when it comes to brakes not to do that. That's why I'm making this video. Sometimes you can even lose the pedal. Okay, I've seen cars like that where you can lose the pedal. All right, from them burning up so much. People don't know. It's like a smell like a clutch. If you ever drove a clutch car, it has the same material on the brakes, you'll smell that smell. It's a distinctive smell. Sometimes people think it smells like rubber, but no. It's the brake pads just heating up. And even though, like I just told you, seems like it's smooth, if you feel these two rotors, they're completely different. All right, it's hard to see, but they're all grooved out, and the pads themselves. You see all that shiny stuff on it? That's all glazed over. That's not going to do anything anymore. Look at that, how bad this one was. All right, and these were the good ones. So that's just, a quick reason you should never use them. I know money sometimes is an issue, but you can get cheap pads for the car instead of the, you can get semi-metallics instead of ceramic. But even then, online, you can even get them they're so much cheaper. You can get them for $20, $30 depending on the vehicle, and you don't have to, spend that much money. All right. Motorcarnut, please subscribe, hit that like button. Any questions pertaining to the video, leave them below. I answer all my questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.